Today is All-Star Sunday. Today is the 2023 NBA All-Star Game. Today we see the brightest and greatest stars in the game on display in an exhibition game. Normally, these games, historically brings excitement. It brings fame. It brings fandom. It brings spice. It brings popularity. It brings excitement, normally. But, for me, overall in my lifetime, I haven't seen too many great All-Star games. I haven't. Just being very honest here. So my expectations are low. But I do see the potential for a great game because you have the greatest stars out there. It's just more so, can these stars actually do it for the fans? In the famous words of Jalen Rose and David Jacoby, because I am a fan of the Jalen and Jacoby podcast, their catchphrase is, got to give the people what they want. And so that applies right now. Can LeBron and Giannis and Ja and DeMar, Tatum and whomever, can they give the people what they want tonight? That's all I want to see. Because I had low expectations for the All-Star Weekend in general this year. To be honest, I didn't see a lick of Friday night. And I heard that was decent. I seen parts of last night because I only wanted to see the 3-point contest. I didn't have faith in anything else. That's just me. Now, it definitely exceeded expectations. For me. Skills competition was straight. 3-point competition. I liked Buddy Hield. I liked Halliburton. Both of them went to the finals, but it was Dame Dollar. And I respect that. And of course, the dunk contest. That has been so hit and miss over the years. So definitely shout out to Mac McClung for getting it done. Who just signed a 10-day contract with the Sixers. Who just so happened to win the quote-unquote first Dr. J Slam Dunk Contest award that was just named after Dr. J. Who happened to play for the Sixers. So, and Mac was flawless. If one thing that we have learned about Mac McClung in his career, which started back on YouTube with dunk highlights, is his dunking. So, yeah. So, shout out to that young man for dunking his way to the dunk contest. Now, can he continue to dunk his way to stay in the league? Because as we know, the dunk contest has definitely been hit or miss. And it's mainly because the big name stars do not participate like they used to. They don't. They don't. I mean, Vince Carter came out and said, I believe yesterday or sometime in the last 24 to 48 hours, basically saying that the NBA offered him, my boy and his cousin T-Mac, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant $1 million each to participate in the dunk contest. What a dunk contest that would have been. Not only you got some of the best dunkers in the league, but you got star power. Star power matters. It does. Like I said, Mac did his thing. Mac definitely did his thing. But you still don't have the allure of star power. For whatever reason, stars don't like to participate. I don't get it. And so I feel like it trickles down to the game. If the stars do not take the festivities seriously, then why should the fans care? If you're going to go out there and half-ass it or not put in your all, then why are we here? Why am I paying for this? Why? Why am I watching it? I could figure something else out to do. Like, why would I care? And so I'm hoping that the players care enough to compete. Because that's what I grew up watching. I was little, but I remember All-Star games in the 90s and the early 2000s. Like, these guys came out and competed. Yeah, it was an exhibition game, but they knew and they had pride. It was for the love of the game. And they knew the fans would enjoy it. The best stars going mano-a-mano with each other. Like, that's exciting. The thought process of that is exciting. Just the envision that. That's what it's all about. So yeah, don't give me a rundown game. Don't give me a game that's half effort, half appreciated. If that's the case, I mean, I might as well cut on my Xbox, play 2K myself, or Call of Duty, or Hogwarts, or whatever. Like, this is a once-a-year thing that fans vote on, and the players vote on, and the coaches to get these players in this game for them not to actually give it their all. Like, go out there and make it meaningful. That's what I ask. Even my cat in the background is complaining about it, if you hear the meows. So, the 98 All-Star game in New York, I remember that one. That was exciting. Kobe was on the scene. Kobe came out and played. Jordan was there. Gary Payton. I remember it. Back when, the players used to actually wear their jerseys to the game. And I actually like that concept. I kind of wish they bring it back. I really do. I remember the 01 All-Star game. That's arguably the greatest finish in All-Star game history. Like, if you have not seen it or you don't remember it, go look it up. There's videos of it everywhere. I think the last 2 minutes of that game was phenomenal. The game in general was crazy. Got Iverson and Marbury and Kidd and Kobe and Garnett and Duncan and Shaq and man. It was incredible. Incredible. Great. One of my personal favorites is 03. Jordan's last All-Star game. And seeing Jordan, I think in overtime, hitting the should have been the game-winning shot over Sean Marion, over the Matrix, with like a couple seconds left in the game. And of course, Kobe gets the ball, shoots a three, gets fouled by Jermaine O'Neal. Kobe had a chance to win the game, but he ended up only hitting 2 out of 3, and then the game goes in the second overtime. Jordan's out of juice. West just ends up winning the game, but nevertheless, just that moment, that game, that was everything for me as I'm watching it. And then over the years, it gets worse and worse and worse. I mean, I'm glad we're not to the point where, the NBA isn't playing anything equivalent to flag football like the NFL is, because that's like we just, you might as well just say 1, 2, 3 Cancun. Like, forget the Pro Bowl, just send everybody off to Cancun without festivities. That's like, I can't get down with that. But I know it's a different era, different mentality. Load management, like it's business. I get that from a player standpoint. But I also know that the NBA is about entertainment as well. And I know kids growing up look up to these players, especially the ones that's trying to make the league. And they only going to imitate what you display. So if you out here displaying, half effort, not giving it your all, moves that's not even fundamental, just out here just doing whatever, what do you think the kids in the gym are going to do? The exact same stuff. So, like it or not, these all-stars are role models. It comes with the territory of being that great at your craft. This is the 1% of the 1%. Let me repeat that. This is the 1% of the 1%. And only 1% of that makes the Hall of Fame. So, yeah. All I know is if the NBA wants the people to, enjoy, the players have to take it seriously. That's just what it is. There's no sugarcoating it. There's no other explanation. Players got to come out here and compete. Yeah, it's all fun and games, but at the end of the day, we want to see competition. We don't want to see an in-game dunk contest where nobody's playing defense. Everybody just watching somebody just throw it off the glass in a windmill. Fine, but if that's the case, we saw that last night at the actual contest. Not in-game. Yeah, do it, but do it while somebody's trying to guard you. Blow past them and throw it off the glass. Like T-Mac did in the game before. Do it like that. Don't just, let them walk by and just do it. Geez. Like I said, have some pride. What are we out here for? So, yeah, that's just the gist of it. I do like the concept that the players are, drafting their teams, picking their players same day. So that, brings a little bit more excitement to it. I know historically Team LeBron usually wins. But, I don't know who Team LeBron is, so I can't even say. I know Giannis has Mamba mentality. So it's I never count him out or how he goes about it. So I guess it just, we'll see how it goes. Yeah, just like I said, quoting Jalen and Jacoby, you got to give the people what they want. Period. And then just a couple other things, and we get out of here because we're gonna keep it real brief today. And then I guess it goes back to some of this effort and stuff, and day-to-day games and stuff. I think Anthony Edwards is one of the few people in this generation that gets it, and this is his quote on load management. Quote, "Just play, man. If you're 70 to 80%, you gotta play. I don't like all the sitting and missing games. ... These people might have enough money to come to one game and you sitting out." End quote. I felt that. I do. I've been to a total of 5 NBA games in my life. All of them have been 300 level or the highest level. Tickets aren't cheap. This stuff is expensive. It is. Unless you got it like that. If you got it like that, then kudos to you. But I just know the everyday person does not. So, yeah. The last game I went to was earlier this year. Shout out to my friends that I consider brothers because they hooked it up. I was able to take my son to his first ever game. Excited. The Bulls and Mavericks. In Chicago. Excited to go see Luka play. Dallas is a solid team. This is before Kyrie gets there. Solid team. The Bulls are up and down, but we still got DeMar DeRozan. We got Zach LaVine. And I'm sitting here hoping okay, I know DeMar's more likely going to play. Hoping Zach doesn't have to sit out for load management. Zach ends up playing. I get there. I normally check my Twitter just to make sure, everybody's good. And I get out there. We get up there. National anthem, blah, blah, blah. I look out on the court for the jump ball. I'm like, all right, where's number 77 at for Dallas? I see 7. I don't see 77. So come to find out, Luka doesn't play. Like, man. Like, that was a buzzkill. I was hoping to see Luka. And yeah, the Bulls blew him out. Happy about that, but I wanted to see Luka. Like Luka does all this special magic, and I see all these highlights, and I wanted to see it in person, and they sat him out. He played the game before, but sat him out. So yeah, that's a buzzkill. So yeah, Ant, I feel you. I do. Man. It sucks. Because, like, the one game, so I only been to the United Center one other time. Yeah, one other time. And it was during the time that Derrick Rose wasn't playing. He was out for the year. So I think the Bulls had DJ Augustine in at the time. But still, it's like I didn't even get a chance to see Derrick Rose play in his prime or in person yet in Chicago. I haven't. And so when you get the opportunity to go to the game, you definitely want to see the stars play. If they're able to play, they should be playing. Now, Derrick Rose, that's a different situation. It was either a torn ACL at the time or torn meniscus. Either way, he wasn't playing. Fine. But if you're out here with load management, with just, quote unquote nursing injuries, when if it came down to it, you could definitely play, and you don't play, then it's, boy, it sucks as a consumer. Like, why chance it, right? Why chance it? If that's the case, I'm only want to go to the important games. But I can't because the important games cost too much. So it's like, what do you do? What do you do? So yeah, Ant, I feel you. I'm glad that you understand, and hopefully mentality changes one day. Hopefully, but we'll see. But we'll see how the mentality is tonight. So yeah, I guess let me know your thoughts. We'll discuss afterwards. And we'll keep it moving. So yeah, continue to rock with your boy right here on the No Offense Radio, the No Offense Network. Check me out on social media at JGoodWithSports, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Check out the podcast, JGoodWithSports. Found anywhere that you get your podcast. And yeah, we'll keep it moving. Let's have a good start to this week. You all enjoy. Hopefully tonight's game is great. But nevertheless, until next time, peace.